Hey everybody, welcome back to Beauty by Jason I. Happy 2015. 2014 just went by so fast. I think that I can really honestly say that this has been a good start. I just found out that I've reached 100 subscribers. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you for everyone that supported, have left me beautiful commentary, subscribed. It's better than what I thought it would be. It really truly is an experience. So I decided to start off this year by filming probably the most requested video that I've gotten since I started my channel, which would be skincare. I just recently started experimenting with a lot of different skincare products. I've kept the same ones throughout the years, honestly, but I do feel as we progress and as we age, our skin definitely changes. So I've switched up a couple different products that I've been using, but it's still kind of the same. As far as my skin goes, I have combination skin, and I can't really say that I've had problematic skin in my lifetime. I think that when I was about like 13 and 14, I had breakouts right around here, but other than that, I really didn't have anything on my forehead, nothing on my cheeks, thank God. Honestly, I think out of me and my two siblings, I've probably had the least problematic skin, but that's okay because they're gorgeous and I look like Fred Armisen, so I guess that was the trade-off. Thank you, Mom. I've definitely had to switch up my routine a little bit, but even so, it's just pretty basic. Cleansing is probably the most important part when it comes to skincare, and honestly, I've just always used the Clean and Clear Essentials Forming Facial Cleanser for the sensitive skin. This is amazing. I know that I'm kind of running out of it. I think that I've repurchased this probably about 5 times. I think this runs for usually about like $45. This is just your all-around basic cleanser, which is great. It's not too strong. The scent isn't too strong. It's great for sensitive skin. I think for anybody really. This is just, as far as a day-to-day cleanser, this one really performs well. As you can see, I've definitely run through it. I keep it in my shower. I love the fact that it comes with a pump. That way you could just apply it right in the middle of your shower and get it all done all at once. The issues that a lot of people have with their skin is that they'll find a product that works great, but then your skin kind of gets immune to it. You have to kind of switch it up in order to kind of keep that same effect going and keep the same results. So I think that even if you're somebody that, let's say, uses Proactive or has really problematic skin, just to have this on hand to be a buffer, maybe use this on your in-between days, kind of just to break up the pattern and kind of surprise your skin. I think this is great. I don't know how this performs as far as makeup removal because I'm not one to wear a lot of makeup. I don't wear eyeshadow even though I should. It would probably make me look less like Fred Armisen, but this, I think, that is essential for anybody. I would definitely recommend this. Now, one that I definitely will not be recommending is actually a part of this line, and it's the Morning Burst, the one that comes in the orange packaging. I think that every person on the planet, when in high school, purchases that. And let me tell you, that was the most disturbing experience I've ever had in my life. I cannot deal with products that are just pumped with fragrance, and I lie to you not, I used it twice, and even though this happened in high school, I still remember just a film of crud here. Just a film. It was as if my skin had an allergic reaction to all the fragrance. And I know that the gimmick for that one is like, oh, well, you know, it smells like oranges, so it wakes you up in the morning when you get ready for it. No. It destroys your life. It was almost as if it killed off the skin cells. It was the most horrific experience I have ever had in my life. But what I did learn from that is that please do not write off a whole brand of products because you've had a bad experience with one, because this one has just worked fabulously. Do not purchase that at all. Leave her right on the shelf. Devil. Although my skin has never been prone to breakouts, the problem that I do have is that my skin is congested. Now what I mean by that is that my skin isn't necessarily smooth. I get those bumps, kind of like those pimples that never really hit the surface if they are pimples. I never really know what they are because they never truly hit the surface, but it's not smooth skin. Now the cleanser that I have recently purchased that has kind of put that all at rest is the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Facial Wash. This is just great. Now this does smell very strong of tea tree oil. Honestly, it wasn't my kick at first, but honestly what this has done to smooth out my skin has been just amazing. I picked this up about 1.5 years ago when the Body Shop was having 40% off plus free shipping, and I heard great things about this. I picked this up along with the toner, which I'm going to show you later on, but this has just worked wonders. What I feel that this does that my Clean and Clear doesn't is I feel that this truly does penetrate my skin. As far as cleansers go, nothing's really helped me with the congested skin, so this After I started using this for about 2 weeks, fabulous. I use this every day. I keep this in the shower right along with my Clean and Clear. And as you could tell, they both are around the same usage. And that's because I go back and forth with these two. Now, as far as being stern about using this one day, using that one the next, and keeping up the pattern, it's truly just whatever I feel I need for that specific day. But I definitely go back and forth with these two, and they've just been great. Now, do I think that this can be a little overpowering if you use it every day? Probably. I do get some dryness from this, but I think that when it comes to any cleanser, you're going to have to combat it with a moisturizer. And that's why moisturizers are so important, because you are kind of stripping your skin of just all the natural oils and everything that you have going on in there. And that to me is a problem, I think, with every cleanser, because in the process of getting rid of all the bad things, you're going to get rid of some of the good things too. Honestly, I've just seen such a change in my skin when I started using this, and I would definitely repurchase it. I think this was my first bottle, and it's lasted me a pretty long time. Now, of course, because this is from the Body Shop, I think this runs for about $20, but even if I had to purchase this at full price, I definitely would, because I've just seen such great results from this. If you are like me, I'm combination skin, so what that means is that my T-zone and my forehead are very, very oily. Around where I shave has a tendency of being very dry. Now, I'm well aware that that is because I have to shave in this area every 2 to 3 days, so it's a lot harsher because I am taking a blade to my face, so it's going to be a little drier than everywhere else. But even so, with having combination skin, this has been great. Now, for somebody with extra dry skin, I'm not too sure if this would be the one for you, because this does kind of dry you out. But like I said, I think that with any cleanser, you're going to have that need for a moisturizer regardless. So this is great. I would definitely recommend this. Now, another very, very important step for me when it comes to skincare is exfoliation. My skin is definitely like a carpet. It just picks up everything, and I definitely need an exfoliator. Now, I have tried a bunch of different exfoliators, and I always end up coming back to the one that I originally started with, which is the St. Ives. I think everybody's had this. This is the Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. Now, I know that they recently released a bunch of different ones, things that cater to different people. Now, this is definitely the deepest when it comes to their exfoliators, but I love that. My skin is very, I don't know, it's just nasty. I'm a nasty girl. Either way, this has been just wonderful. It truly gets everything from the bottom of my skin. Grr. Now, this does contain the pit of the apricot, so I know a couple people that consider this to be a little too harsh for their skin. Now, for me, it works just great. I have used a couple different variations that they have in this, and those have a tendency of being more cream-based, and I just have an issue when it comes to cream-based products. I always end up getting at least one. It's the weirdest thing. I'll get one pimple, and not to be too graphic, but it always will be huge and just a rock, like a pebble of nastiness underneath my skin, and it's the hardest thing to pop, and it's just disgusting. So when it comes to cream-based products, I always am fearful of that. Now, if you do have a similar reaction when it comes to cream-based products, I would definitely stay away from the other options and go with this one. I think that this runs for about $4 as well. Very inexpensive, and I've repurchased this. I think this is probably, I can't even tell you how many times I've repurchased this. I use this, I think, maybe every 3 days, or whenever I feel like it's a necessity. This is a wonderful, wonderful exfoliator. I would definitely recommend this. Like I said, I've used a couple of them, but none of them have kind of even been memorable to me. I think this is the best one that I've used so far. So this is also wonderful, and it smells pretty good too. So love this one. Now, as I've stated before, I do find it essential that if you are going to be cleansing your skin, you definitely have to place that moisture right back in there. So a moisturizer is just a necessity. Now, my favorite moisturizer at the moment has been one that I've been using for about 2 years, and it is the St. Ives Timeless Skin Collagen Moisturizer. This has just been amazing. I was having issues with my skin being dry, and I was looking online for the best moisturizers, and I came across a list that actually listed this alongside of probably the most high-end expensive moisturizers. So I said I definitely have to check this out. It runs for about $5, and this has just not only changed my life, but every time I've recommended this to others, they definitely have come back and told me about how much they absolutely love it. When I first purchased this, I remember I was a little taken aback because the consistency is, it's lighter, and it's almost whipped in a way. Now before that I was used to heavier moisturizers. So when I first saw that consistency, I was kind of disappointed. I felt like it was a little watered down. But now that I've been using this for about 2-3 years, it's a big plus for this moisturizer. Now, the reason why I say that that's a big plus is because I'm able to use this moisturizer in any season. I'm able to use it just as much in the summer as I am in the winter. Now, this, as soon as you apply it directly to your face, it's almost as if it just seeps directly into your skin. It's a very fresh scent, but what I will say about this is that if you are a person that you are bothered by having a scent so close to your face and something that kind of lingers, this is not going to linger on you. It dissipates probably in the first 2 minutes that you apply it. Absolutely wonderful. And on top of that, the scent isn't too bad. It's just a fresh scent. Something that I've had to learn myself when it comes to moisturizers in certain seasons is that... Hold on 1 second. That's my mom. Now, like I said, in certain seasons, you're going to have to modify where you apply this. Because if you're like me, you're going to be sweating this all over the place. You're not going to feel it on your skin. Like I said, it doesn't leave a very greasy look to your face. It leaves a little bit of a glow, which is great. I've actually recommended this to a couple people. Not only have they used it on their face, but they've also used this on their body. I had a friend that actually used this on the back of her thighs because it has a firming agent, and she said that it's helped her with that. I will stand by this product, I think, till the end of time. I've also used this when it comes to clients as far as giving them more of a sheer finish when it comes to foundation. Just mix in a little bit of this and it really does give you a great tinted moisturizer. I use this right after my shower in order to kind of put back the moisture that I just removed from all my cleansers. So this is just absolutely fabulous. I would definitely recommend this for anyone. Definitely go pick this up if you don't have a moisturizer or if you're looking for something lighter. This is absolutely wonderful. Now, when it comes to a moisturizer that's a little bit on the heavier side, I do have one that I actually really like. I only use it in the winter because this would definitely be way too heavy to use in the summer. But the Lush Cosmetic Lad, this is a really, really great moisturizer. It's heavy, but I think that this would be absolutely perfect for a nighttime moisturizer. I've been using this recently because of the wintertime. I've had a lot of dryness, like I said, around where I shave. Here I'm usually good. I might get a little bit of dryness around my 11s, as you can see, but I think this is great for nighttime use because of the fact that you're not going to be sweating. It's really going to get the opportunity to kind of seep into your skin. So this is absolutely wonderful. But as you can see, it's very heavy. If I did this with the St. Ives, it would be all over the place. As far as the smell goes, it has a bit of a fruity smell. This smell does linger. So if that is something that you have a problem with, I'm not too sure what to tell you. But this moisturizer, the last time I purchased it was, I want to say $23 and some change. So it is on the pricier side. I received this as a gift. So Nazeha, if you're watching me, I love it. Thank you so much for sending me this. This is great, but I only use this in the winter when I really, really need that extra bit of moisture. If you are somebody that really needs that, definitely go with this. It's a little bit more on the pricier side. If anybody has any type of drugstore alternative to this, definitely post it down below in the comments. Would I spend $23 on it? I'm not too sure, just because I'm so in love with the St. Ives, and like I said, I'm able to use that one year round and I have issues. But this is an amazing nighttime moisturizer. Now usually what I do, like I said, because as you can see, I am a hairy beast, so I do shave about every 2 to 3 days. My all-time favorite shaving cream is actually Lush's Prince shaving cream, which is a very cream based product. I've used the word cream a lot in this video. Not a cream going on with this apartment. Either way, what I usually like to do is I like to use my toners as aftershaves. Why? Because a toner is an astringent. So what it's going to do is it's going to take out all the extra unnecessary things in your skin and just pull them out. Now, two that I have that I really do adore are, I got, along with the tea tree cleanser, I purchased the tea tree cleanser. Along with the tea tree cleanser, I purchased the tea tree skin clearing toner. It's really helped me with my congested skin. As you can see, it's kind of separated, so all you have to do is kind of mix it up. This does have a very strong tea tree oil scent, just like the cleanser does, but like I said, I think this works great. Now, if I were to use this every day, my skin would just be the crunchiest. But this does wonders as far as using this as an aftershave. If you're a guy or a girl, or if you're just hairy like me and you have to shave often, using a toner as an aftershave has really helped me deal with problems after shaving, as far as infections and getting ingrown hairs and all that good stuff. That is just a pain. Honestly, if I could be dipped in a big tub of Nair, I would do that, because I hate the fact that I'm so hairy. But unfortunately, I would probably die as well. Smooth, but I would die. Either way, this is just absolutely wonderful. I'm not sure if I would recommend this. I wouldn't. Let me just correct that. I would not recommend this for someone that has very, very dry skin, because this doesn't have a moisturizing component to it. So if you are going to use this and you have very, very dry skin, you're definitely going to have to combat that with a moisturizer. But this can be very drying. Very effective, but very drying. I do love it. Like I said, the tea tree oil scent is very strong. So if that's something that you can't deal with, I don't know what else to tell you. I definitely would not recommend this one. But for me, it dissipates very quickly. Even if I apply this and I'm about to go to work, I don't feel like this lingers. So if a product is going to give me a good result, even though the scent might just disgust me, as long as the result is going to be beautiful and if the scent isn't going to linger, I see no issue with it, honestly. Now this is going to be around the same price range as the toner. I think this was $20, but like I said, I purchased it during a 40 off plus free shipping event, so definitely keep your eye out for that. If you can get them at a discount and get them for maybe what you would pay for a drugstore product, that would be fabulous. As far as one that I love the scent on, it would be the Kiehl's Facial Fuel Energizing Toner for men. And the good thing about this is that I think the scent is pretty universal. If you know me, I really try to avoid products that have men's scents. I am somebody that wears a fragrance every day, so I don't want anything to clash with that. And plus, I think that when it comes to products that are geared towards men, they're just pumped with fragrance to the point where it's just nauseating. And I can't stand that. I really feel like they just it's just I can't. I try to avoid those type of products at all costs, but this itself is a very unisex scent. It doesn't have that nasty Old Spicy kind of scent to it. It really is unisex. So even if you're a woman, definitely don't steer away from this product. It's a wonderful toner. I feel like this definitely has more of a moisturizing component than the Body Shop one does. As far as skin goes, this performs amazingly. I think it's great. It's not something that lingers either. I think that anyone can use this. It definitely has more of a moisturizing component than the tea tree oil toner does, but at the same time, I do feel like it definitely does its job. I would probably take either one of these, honestly. The only reason why I would probably have a preference towards the tea tree oil is because I feel like that one works great with the cleanser. It also comes with a cleanser, which actually works very well too. The cleanser is great. Would I pick up the cleanser? Not that it's a bad cleanser, but I feel like it's very comparable to my Clean and Clear, which is only $4 rather than $30. I use them all around, but I primarily do use my toners for aftershave, so these are great. Both of these are absolutely wonderful. This is about the same price as the tea tree oil, so it truly is whatever your preference would be, but I love both of these. Now, of course, on top of everything that we do as far as products, water is definitely probably my #1 suggestion when it comes to skincare. Make sure you stay hydrated, because that truly is going to make the difference in your skin. And also exercising. Surprisingly, I remember when, obviously recently I've kind of fell off the bandwagon, but I remember when I was going to the gym every day, doing so much cardio, sweating, and that honestly just made the biggest difference in my skin. Even just sweating, just naturally getting all the things from underneath those layers of skin out, it really does, at least for me, it made such a big difference in my skin. And I can't wait to get back in the gym, and I just felt so good. And now I just always want like a McChicken. Is it weird that I don't know how to end these videos? I don't. What am I supposed to say? I don't know. Subscribe to work a full-time. Who? Somebody is just screaming. That's the streets of Center City, Philadelphia for you. People just screaming. And they're screaming out there like Jesus Christ himself is handing out rent checks. I don't get it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will be seeing you next time. Bye.